Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Senior Master Sergeant Douglas Brazz's promotion ceremony. I'm Senior Master Sergeant Michael Smith, and I ask as a courtesy, I would like to ask all in attendance to please silence any cell phones that might disrupt today's ceremony. I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests today, Major General Douglas Farnham, Adjutant General, Brigadier General Scott Young, Commander of the Maine Air National Guard, Brigadier General Eric Lind, the Assistant Adjutant General of the Maine Air National Guard, Chief Master Sergeant Kelly Hofstas, State Command Chief, and we'd like to welcome the Brazz family to this ceremony. General Lind, please come forward to open today's ceremony.
You're in trouble now, Doug. So it's with great pride I thank you all for being here today to honor such a fine airman, a dad, a husband, a mechanic, an electrician, a veteran, and a pretty decent, wicked good guy. Soon to be Chief Douglas Brazz. I'm really pleased to see his family here. Thank you for coming. It's appreciated very much. It's pretty cool that you're here. Hi Cole, how you doing? Good. So in my opinion, one of the biggest factors that help us succeed as professionals is family. Most family members don't take an oath like we do, but they've dedicated themselves to our success. And as a result, every one of them should be a priority in our lives. It should be sitting in the front row at ceremonies like this. So a special welcome to Van, Caleb, shout out to Shayla, couldn't make it today. Cole, nice to see you again. And a shout out to James and Sarah in Montana, right Doug? Jamie, sorry about that. And then of course, Doug's wife, Wendy. Thanks for being here, Wendy. I know firsthand the challenges that you face and how well you do with that. So I'm impressed by all you do. And I want to thank you for your 15 years as foster parents, over 30 kids. That's remarkable. So from the entire state of Maine, thank you. That's a lot of work. And Doug, thanks for your work as a volunteer firefighter all those years. That kind of seriousness of that job is highlighted by what went on in South Florida last night. And I was thinking back when your house burned and how well you guys as a family dealt with that. I was impressed. When you invited me out for that small barbecue, I turned the corner, I think the entire town of Sydney was in attendance. But at any rate, it did impress me, and it showed how much the town loves you and you love that town and you're a part of it, and that's pretty cool. Now I want to turn my attention a little bit to the man of the hour, Doug Brazz. 7 years in the Navy. How's it going, Squid? Good? And then in 1999, he saw the light and joined the Air Guard, worked in the Comm Nav shop, several deployments to the 101st. Then he showed up at Joint Force Headquarters in 2015. And you know, Doug, safety is everything to the Air Guard, and it kind of was a lot to Doug, so I asked him at our meetings to start highlighting safety. And he started taking it on, you know, looking at YouTube, picking out these funny videos, and I have to kind of take a breath every drill. They're getting a little more, I don't know how to describe them, pushing the envelope a little bit. We watched a bunch of people fall off ladders this morning, and I'm going to be very careful on ladders, and I won't say we laughed probably when we shouldn't have, but at any rate, Doug's been down here, and at every drill he kind of helps the unit grow a little bit more. He helps out with a lot of little things we've all kind of taken for granted. He took on the role of an acting first sergeant, which we really needed, and he's helped a lot of us. Saved us a lot of time, streamlined a lot of different things. When I was reviewing his file, I noticed a few things, and this is where I'm going to probably get politically incorrect. First thing, take a look at Doug Brazz, born in Southern California. Imagine this guy on a surfboard. I had a hard time kind of getting my head wrapped around the fact that he was born, I thought he was born in Sydney, Maine, to be honest with you. He's pretty old, born in 1969. And what a year 1969 was. First, Doug Brazz was born. Gas cost 32 cents, a car was around $2,000, a new house about 40,000 bucks. Woodstock, Sesame Street started in 1969. CCR released Bad Moon Rising. For those Fenway folks, Neil Diamond, Sweet Carolina, John Wayne, True Grit, and above all else, Walmart was incorporated. And Doug was born in 1969, so it was a pretty good year. But on a serious note, Doug Brazz, soon to be chief. First name's going to change to chief. And for the folks, for the civilians to understand that that is the highest rank an enlisted person can obtain in the Air Force and the Air National Guard as Chief Master Sergeant. It's the pinnacle of an enlisted person's career. 1%. That's where Doug's going to lie, in the 1%. They are walking examples of our core values. Integrity first, service before self, excellence in all we do. It's their job to advise, supervise, and mentor others, help them grow and help them develop. And that includes junior enlisted, but scarier for you, Chief, company grade officers. Okay? Expected to be excellent, always professional, display pride, competence, serve as a role model. Leaders like me are going to lean on you to make informed decisions. We're going to rely on that feedback. So the Air Force looks at a promotion not so much in what you've done, we recognize that, but your potential to do bigger things, better things, impressive things. That's my word to you, Chief. People are now going to look at you, Chief, and call you Chief. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. But I'm confident, we're all confident that you're going to succeed. So congratulations, Doug. I'm really proud.
Thank you, General Lind. Senior Master Sergeant Brazz, will you please join General Lind up front? Ladies and gentlemen, it's customary for military members to stand when attention to orders is read. Our civilian guests may stand or remain seated, whichever you prefer. Attention to orders. Special Order Number AB 69ME, dated 26 February 2019. Senior Master Sergeant Douglas A. Brazz, assigned to the Joint Force Headquarters, Maine Air National Guard, Camp Chamberlain, Augusta, Maine, is promoted to the permanent grade of Chief Master Sergeant, E9, in the Maine Air National Guard and the Reserve of the Air Force, with effective date of 26 February 2019 and with date of rank 26 February 2019. By order of the Governor, official Eric W. Lind, Brigadier General, Maine Air National Guard, Assistant Adjutant General. At ease and congratulations. At this time, I'd like to invite Van, Caleb, and Cole to come forward for the pinning of the rank and just take a place beside your dad.
Now I.
Okay, I'll take it out from you.
Now I.
Cole, this is your day. You didn't know you're going to come here and be able to punch your father, did you? So, what we do on pinning of the rank is we need to secure these right over those patches right there, okay? So each of you have a whack at him, okay? Make sure those stick on.
Right there.
Thank you, gentlemen. You may have a seat.
Now what? What's after that now?
I'd like to invite Chief Hofstis to please come forward to read the Chief's creed.
Okay, Doug. I probably should have brought my cheater glasses. Okay, this is the Chief's Creed, so pay attention, okay? Chief Master Sergeants are individually to be regarded as people who cannot be bought, whose word is their bond, who put character above wealth, who possess opinions and a will, who are larger than their vocations, who will not lose their individuality in a crowd, who do not hesitate to take chances. Is that you? Okay. So who will be honest in small things as in great things. Who will make no compromise with wrong. Whose ambitions are not confined to their own selfish desires and interests. who will not say they do it just because everyone else is doing it. And I know that's not you. You've already proven that. You wouldn't be standing there. Who are true to their friends through good report and evil report, in adversity as well as prosperity, who do not believe that shrewdness, cunning, and hard-headedness are the qualities of winning success. Right? You agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Who are not ashamed or afraid to stand for the truth when it is unpopular and say no with emphasis, although the world is saying yes. And the very last one is to do everything the state command chief tells you to do without question. Of course, I just added that. So, as you know, you're at the top. And, there's a lot, I think General Lynn said it all perfectly. Less than 1% make it here, and you stepped up to the plate, and you just stay there. So we're expecting big things out of you, and, congratulations. Chief Collier, where are you? Come on up here.
So on the way down here, Dr. Bangalore, Ozzy Osbourne came on the radio, Crazy Train. And I thought, geez, I've got some stories I probably could tell. And I thought better of it, because he probably has just as many, if not more. So I might keep it just this. So Doug, on behalf of the State of Maine Chiefs Council, I'd like to give you this plaque commemorating your promotion to chief.
Do you know, Mama?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Chief Master Sergeant Douglas Brazz. The floor is yours.
First, I'd like to say that I get to share this moment with my wife. It's very important to me, so thank you. I'd also like to thank my family for being here. It means a lot. Thank you for the kids that could be here. That's great. So the rankings of you guys haven't come out yet. End of the month. But no, thank you. I couldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, to endure all that. To everybody I've worked with in the past, thank you very much. You helped create who I am today. Working with you, your guidance, your mentorship. So I really appreciate that, your leadership for everybody to help create who I am. To the leaders today that thought that I was deserving of this position, thank you. I will do my best. I will do better than my best to make you proud, to make everybody proud of me being in this position. One thing I've learned years past from my leaders, prior chiefs, is because you put on a stripe, you're not necessarily being put in charge. I get to be in charge or I'm getting paid more money. What I've noticed from them is it's the health of the organization. People are happy to be there. They want to be there. So I really have taken that on for years, and that's very important to me, the health of this organization, because they've done a lot for me, and I want to continue to do all I can for the organization. So, again, thank you to everybody for being here, and I look forward to working with you and just being around you. Thank you.